Hey beautiful soul tribe, welcome back to Mystical Wolf. If you are a Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusp, August might just feel like a little bit of that tug of war in your heart and spirit. Venus clashing with Saturn and Neptune right as we open this month. Emotions might feel a little extra heavy, but something scarce is really rising like through it. All right. Then we have that Aquarius full moon that is going to be calling you to zoom out, get real, and finally see what is hidden. So you might perhaps be questioning connections, your path, and perhaps even your purpose, right? But just know that you are not alone. So let's dive into the cards. What does Spirit want you to know this month? Okay, here we have Judgment, the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Wheel. Let's dive in because I'm really feeling the energy here that you're born on the edge of transformation and truth. I think this August is really going to be lighting up your fire, your depth, and undeniable soul lessons. But yeah, go ahead and hit that like button. Share some positive energy with me. Perhaps let me know where you're watching from. I mean, okay. So, but yeah, let's dive into these cards here. We opening up here with Judgment and the Three of Cups. I think this is like that strong calling to reconnect with your soul family, or perhaps to celebrate how far you've come. There's this like sort of second chance energy here. Something or someone you may have thought was over or maybe unreachable, yeah, could really like circle back with a very different vibe. It's like you're going to be being asked to answer your soul's call. And also not everyone else's noise, all right? But, here's the Five of Wands. And with all this August squares that's happening, I mean, especially with Venus square Saturn, Venus square Neptune, yeah, don't be surprised if love relationships feel a little bit strained at first. People may not all be on the same page. There could be a little bit of jealousy, comparison, could try to sneak in. Like, yeah, just during this time in the beginning of the month, do stay centered. And then also, yeah, especially around that full moon in Aquarius that we're going to be having, you will start seeing who's truly aligned. And then we do have the wheel here where this is destiny that is in motion, whether this is like your career location, or there's just like this major shift, something bigger than you, I think, is going to be at play. Yeah. And yeah, just watch out for the sudden shifts, especially when Mercury goes direct around the 11th and Saturn is going to sextile Uranus on the 12th. It's like the universe is saying that you're ready for the next level, right? But the thing is, are you willing to leave behind the old patterns to receive it? I mean, here we have the devil and the Five of Cups. So you may feel almost like pulled into old habits, doubt, or maybe it's grief. Some of you are going to be grieving a version of a life you thought maybe could bring happiness, but it's okay, to let that go, right? I think you're going to be heading into letting go of that control. And during like Venus trine Lilith, and the node also around the 13th to the 16th, late in the month, it's just time to love yourself radically and walk towards your truth, not your wounds. Here's the Two of Wands. I feel like this is you standing on the edge of some sort of big decision. Something better is out there. Maybe it's a relocation, a job, maybe it's a creative leap. But you're gonna have to take that first step. Now, the Seven of Wands was Seven of Wands. Maybe you've got boundaries up, protecting yourself, but this is a Seven of Swords. It just warns about that self-sabotage or underestimating yourself, right? Or maybe trusting the wrong people. Especially when Mars enters Libra around the 6th, right? Protect your peace and also your relationships. But yeah, let's have a look at what is happening under the surface. Well, the Magician, Gemini energy. This is you realizing that you have everything that you need. All right. Let's have a look here. Here's Temperance, bringing balance back. Your angels are with you. Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords and this Three of Pentacles, I feel there's this, this curiosity here with this Page of Swords. Like, you are really learning new ways to make abundance real. And even here with this Ace of Pentacles here, it seals it. There's this new beginning that's coming in August, especially perhaps after that new moon in August. There's a new moon in August. So it could be like this, like a contract, a job, an idea, or maybe even a financial doorway that's just going to open up when you trust your voice. But yeah, I think there's a lot of balance. Your angels are with you. You know, there could be a bit of, you could have that duality energy. Like, you know what? Hey, if you've been in a toxic relationship, all right, I feel that you're definitely going to break free in August. Or you're going to perhaps see the truth that maybe you have been avoiding, you know, with this Devil and this Five of Cups. You know, it does ask to choose self-love. You know, especially with Lilith that's activating mid-month. And maybe you've been waiting on a job or a relocation, because here's this Two of Wands in the wheel here, right? This is suggesting that there is a green light coming, but not to rush. You know, just wait for some clarity. I think after the Mercury goes direct on the 11th, then we're going to move really boldly forward, all right? Now, I'm really picking up also this energy here with the Magician and the Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Three of Wands could also be significant. You perhaps standing there waiting for your ships to come in, all right? You're expanding. But here, like, if you perhaps are a healer or a reader or a content creator, okay, the Magician and the Three of Pentacles says collaboration, which could really be powerful right now. So Spirit just wants to remind you not to isolate, and just to know that your unique voice is it's magnetic, all right? It's magnets, all right? But I also feel here with this Page of Swords, all right, and this Ace of Pentacles here. Maybe you've been feeling a little bit burnt out, or maybe feeling a bit stuck creativity, all right? Now, I'm feeling this energy of like research, rebrand, or reboot. Like, inspiration is going to come around mid-August when Venus enters Leo, and it's going to like soften that tension. I think the new moon in, Venus enters Leo, and then also we're going to have that new moon in Virgo, all right? I think there's going to be this softening of tension at this time. So yeah, I definitely do think that this month, all right, is a month about shedding illusions and also just stepping into your authentic power, all right? Let that like false fall away and just trust all in divine timing. Something about divine timing is happening. And just know that you're not behind, that you are busy aligning. So yeah, let me know if this is resonating, bringing you clarity of any sort of way, helping you in any sort of way. Hit that like button, and just claim that your power, like in the comments. You're claiming your power back. And if you're not yet subscribed, subscribe so you don't miss out on more messages every week. And if you would like me to continue this, and if you didn't see that videos for the cusps between 7 to 8 years, that things are changing, It's regarding like Uranus and Gemini and Pluto and stuff, and how it's affecting you as a cusp. But there's also further insight and also what Spirit wants you to know about this new cycle. So yeah, if you haven't seen that and you feel called to, check it out. And yeah, if you'd like any personal questions answered, we do have many booking readings open right now. All the information is in the info at $5 for a mini reading, one question. But yeah, you're not meant to play for Scorpio, Sag, Soul. I think definitely you are meant to transform the room just by like walking in. All right, I see the Queen of Wands in my mind's eye. But I'm sending you love and light, and I'll definitely see you all in the next one.